Greetings, good morning, or very early good afternoon. I'm live streaming this starting 1 p.m., 1 in the afternoon on a Wednesday. And I actually believed I would be talking to myself during the live show, but I'm really surprised to see that you guys are turning up. I don't know what times your zone you're in, but I'm glad that I will be able to share the live experience of the Dark Side Chapter 12 walkthrough. Yesterday was my very first playthrough with the Jedi Knight, and I've already published 10, 11 videos, 8, 9 videos, I think. Never mind. A lot of videos, and I'm still overexcited about how awesome this chapter turned out to be, and I'm extremely eager to see how it's gonna turn out today for the Dark Side version. I don't expect many Dark Side options because I only remember actually 1 or 2 during the chapter, but there are many different choices in dialogues that I'm eager to explore today, and that's the main goal. Shall we begin? You know how these things go? I'm switching to this mode with no webcam. I'm pulling the microphone up right in front of my mouth, and what I forgot to show you yesterday is the monthly reward for the subscribers. Weapons. HK weapons. As a Jedi Knight and Sith Warrior main character player, I probably should say that I should be most excited about this ugly thing. No, I'm not excited. How do I get access? Everybody who has been subscribed to the game on 1st of April gets 2-day early access to the chapters. Early access begins on Tuesday for the next chapter, for example. It will be 3rd of May. That should be Tuesday again. And if you're subscribed on 1st of May, you will get early access. That's the new rule BioWare is developing. Be subscribed on the 1st of the month to get early access. Let's see. Chapter 12, press play to begin. I'm going to be spending a lot less time exploring the area compared to yesterday, and I will not be reading all of the lore objects and codex updates, but I hope that we're still going to have a fun time. It doesn't matter at all which companion I'm going to choose here, but just for the fun of it. Where are you? Kaleo. Alright. War with the Eternal Empire rages on. From his throne of power, Emperor Arcan commands the unstoppable Eternal Fleet. Alliance operatives have uncovered a mysterious Gemini frequency, which Arcan uses to control his invincible armada. On Odessen, Skorks, that's me, commands a secret mission to sever Arcan's hold over the fleet and permanently turn the tides of the war against him. Yeah, I did get a few creature entries. 3, maybe 4 of them. Thank God there is a press spacebar here because I forgot to start recording this and I need this fully recorded with uber quality 1440p, more than HD, for the cinematics and for the highlights that I will be publishing later tonight. I just want to plug quickly here and leave you a note in case you haven't seen it. I believe I already published the event for tonight. 18 GMT, my usual evening for me, streaming time. I will be doing a hypercrate opening. I missed the previous month because I didn't think there is anything useful and interesting inside the cartel packs. But tonight I'm doing the Visionary, 30 Visionary packs opening from a hypercrate. I hope you guys will turn up, and I hope that we're gonna have fun discovering crap and finding treasures amongst the chance cubes and other things. Let's begin the chapter.
Scorpio cross-referenced all the data Havoc Squad and Kaleo stole from Zakuul. When we compared the enemy's comm logs to the Spire maps, we found something unexpected. There's a hyperwave relay station hidden 10,000 meters beneath the Spire. It's the only source of Gemini frequency transmissions to and from the Eternal Throne.
Let me know when you get to the exciting part.
I knew you'd take my briefing seriously. Lana, you're up.
That relay station is our key to the Gemini frequency. If we can decrypt it, we'll eavesdrop on the enemy and learn his plans.
Think bigger, Lana. We could send fake orders. Have Arcan's own warships blast him off the throne.
Why stop there? When the fleet's under your control, there's nothing you couldn't do with it.
You'll never get near that relay station. It's 10 kilometers underground and defended by more safeguards than we can count.
That's a good thing our data reveals every security measure in the way, and how to defeat them.
A strike team can disable the defenses right under Arcan's nose, but only if we send it in now. Our intel's turning stale as we speak.
Khalio and Major Jorgen are already on Zakuul. They're in position to clear the commander a path directly to the relay station.
We are not sending that terrorist. She's done enough to my world.
Havoc Squad was made for this op. We have enough detonite to turn that relay station into a crater. Cut the head off the Serpent. Throw the fleet into chaos.
You're trusting the fate of the galaxy to a gang of grenade-happy bucketheads? We're only getting one shot at this. Lucky for you, one shot is all I need. Destroying that relay station is a bonehead play. Send me, and you'll control the Gemini frequency.
The idea has potential, and she's an experienced infiltrator who survived on Zakuul for years.
She bombed my people. Never again.
Destroying the relay station is a last resort, but if things go wrong, I need someone who can get creative. That's Khalio.
She's like a rancor in a glass factory. This is a mistake.
Those are my orders. They're not open to debate. Your job is to keep Arcan away from us.
I'm already moving. Be seeing you.
You can't please everyone. But it may be prudent to consult Valkorion. He built the spire. He may tell you how to invade it.
Let's go speak to the big boss. I have a weird feeling that soon we will have another Alliance member leaving. Senya is really unhappy with what Khalio has been doing, and now I'm supporting Khalio. Hey it is, welcome mate. And a potential welcome and good afternoon to everybody else who might have joined but has been silent. My guy is walking like a Robocop. I just love this place. And it's not a surprise what I'm about to discover here, so I'm not going to act like wow. The backpack though... I didn't try that yesterday, and I'm trying it now. It turns out I cannot actually unequip this thing. It makes me look like even like a transformer robot. Don't you think? It's clipping a little bit through the cape, damn it. And the backpack is gone again, just like yesterday.
Valkorian, we need to talk.
You once claimed the mantle of my wrath. Now look at you, begging for my scraps. When you kneeled before me, I thought you would become my greatest ally. Ah, how wrong I was to believe that.
You always knew what controlled the Eternal Fleet. You should have told me.
I am not your servant, and you have trifled with my patience for the last time.
Wake up, Waspinator. You're alive.
Lana, come in. Something happened. I need your help.
Your friends cannot hear you.
You brought me here. Why?
Sometimes, evolution requires a push, or a sacrifice. You have forgotten what it means to face death alone. I will remind you.
Valkorion's
A path has been
voice.
laid before you, but you refuse to tread upon it. That will change.
Valkorion's voice is much more
Can
calm
you sense
somehow.
the predators closing in? They smell your weakness. They would feast on it.
That's how they feast. By jumping on me. And there is the first creature codex update, sorry. I still don't fully understand what's the point of having those side quests here. We don't earn XP. What exactly is the bonus of doing them? Except to call yourself a completionist. That's probably because one day BioWare is going to balance these chapters.
I am tired of being disappointed by your lack of progress.
And by balance I mean that they will stop being level 65 only. I should have picked better color crystals probably. It's a pity I'm not allowed to use my my mount. Okay, instead of stopping I can just heal up thanks to the backpack. I'm wearing it anyway. What kind of a sage are you playing, Riz? Did you mean you're leaving the live stream or you're just going back to the game?
My son blindsided me because I allowed it, but you were weak.
What picture? Wasn't that a contest? Did they promise to retweet everything?
My son struck a killing blow against you. Had I not interfered, you would be dead. Perhaps I should have let you go then.
And just like Hauser at first pointed out yesterday during the first live show with the chapter 12 I played through, this line here explains how exactly we survived, being stabbed all the way from the back through the front of our chest. Oh, the new armor. That's from yesterday's pack? They will probably retweet it. That depends on the time, you know, if you did that on off time when they are not working.
It should have been yours.
They would be overwhelmed with new tweets. I mean, I'm overwhelmed sometimes, and I only have some 2,000 followers on Twitter. You can imagine what Star Wars The Old Republic's Twitter account feels every day, and the people responsible to work on it. I don't know what this armor looks like, but
a legion of allies,
that one?
and my immense power at your disposal, you remain incomplete.
Wherever this droid is, it's ugly as hell. And the Acklay looks weird, as if taken out of a childish anime. I'm opening a hypercrate tonight, once again reminding you, and I will be especially hoping to see you, Riz, because you are my master of hypercrates. You know what's where, why, how.
You have mastered the dark side of the Force. It is not enough. It never was. Until you embrace your full potential, you will only be a pawn of fate, never its master.
If you have all the answers, let's hear them. Start with why you let your son betray you.
Arcan saw what he wanted and claimed it. What is your excuse for failing to do the same? The future is not a river to carry us. It is the ocean in which we drown if we are not prepared. You have two destinies, Outlander. In one, you defeat Arcan, claim the Eternal Throne, and remake the galaxy. In the other, you die alone, unmourned and forgotten. I brought you here to taste that defeat.
I've just come up with an idea. I will let him defeat me, however long this takes. The Satele Shan set for the poor. He is taking his sweet time, definitely. The problem is, this one should activate itself when I reach... Damn it! Don't heal me! Well, if there has to be a disappointment with Chapter 12, here it is. I'm unkillable. You guys got it? Unkillable. No matter what I do and what I try, that stupid backpack that I picked up is always gonna be saving my ass. And if I remember correctly, it's actually unavoidable to not pick it up.
pitiful. Why did I ever believe you could change anything?
You want me dead? If that's what it takes to get rid of you, do it.
I will not gift you that release. Not yet. This was a fraction of the pain my children can inflict. If you do not finish your training, become something greater, you will feel the full weight of their rage.
Training? I know every secret of Korriban, Drum and Kaas, and all the other worlds that dare to challenge me.
You do not perceive the path ahead, even when it is obvious. Let that be your first lesson. I cannot stay to protect you any longer. There are matters to which I must attend, but I will leave you with a final token of my favor. Fulfill your destiny, and I promise to return.
I bent my knee to you. I gave you my loyalty in exchange for your power.
You have received all that I can give. For now. One day there may be more. Until then...
That's my favorite moment from chapter 12. Especially the ending of this cutscene. If you haven't seen it, watch carefully.
Cheer up, big brother. You're making me sad.
Father won't face me himself.
He's punishing you for stealing his chair.
He isn't angry. Father never feels anything. Not even when Vexen died.
He was a good brother. Brought me gifts from all the worlds he conquered.
I freed you from Father's control. I hope that earned your support.
My loyalties lie here, Arcan. Always.
Now what?
Where am I? Where did I wake up? Why am I here? Discover clues about the location and the area, which means click on all of these beams. And just to clarify, for those of you who actually haven't seen my first playthrough and don't know what this is about, the backpack I picked in the beginning of the Wandering in the Wilderness gives me a heal and a shield. And if I fail to use them by myself, when my character falls down to 25% HP, they automatically activate, making me unkillable. And I haven't been able to find a way to deactivate those. Michael, I hope that you're still around. I apologize about not answering immediately. I'm trying to stay silent for the most part during the cutscenes. I do have 2 more Seat Warriors, and one of them is definitely gonna play with the light side version. Even though they both have been doing the legendary playthrough, I mean 1 to 50 as a dark side. But I want to see that. I've already started and done the first 9 or 10 chapters with my Shadow, She is doing the dark side version. But for the Empire, I don't have a light side version yet. You probably have a Sith warrior yourself and you're doing dark side, and you're curious to see what happens if you do the opposite decisions.
Truth is, Zildrog lives out in the Endless Swamp. It's a monster that rises up and eats whoever's around.
Really?
Nah, it's all nonsense, all of it. Gonna buy a hat or not?
I was really hoping that clicking on these would give me more information than just a tiny text overlay. Something like a holo conversation, holo recording,
For millennia,
even
Jedi
static
and
book
Sith
to
archived
read.
their knowledge in holocrons. These legacies preserve the wisdom of great minds. The focus was often on exploring mysteries of the Force, not the practical matters of government. After all,
These-
Jedi do not seek to lead, and it is in the nature of Sith to force their wills upon others. But a few sought to understand what it truly means to lead a civilization.
That was Satele Shan. These heavy logs were clearly cut from the surrounding forest, but there are no drag marks to show that they could have been brought to camp. The precision and scorched edges of the cuts suggest a laser or plasma tool was used to foil them. Lightsaber, or possibly. Let's watch it fly. I don't know what's the point of lifting it and meditating on this. There is nothing underneath. It feels a little bit short. And I think I'm missing something, am I? Yeah, there is something else clickable here somewhere. And that's Master Satele's camp. We've seen this place in the end of chapter 9. The Force beyond light and dark. Oh, don't tell me I got stuck, no. That's it. Time to meet her. And over there she is, waiting for me.
I've waited for you a long time. Welcome to my home, Outlander.
Jedi Master Satele Shan. I dreamed about meeting like this. Tell me it's really happening this time.
Whatever you believe this is, I'd rather not know. Yes,
She
I'm
turned
going
me
to
down
offer a
quickly.
meal. Stop rushing me. You survived an ordeal. Come, sit. There's food.
The only reason you're still alive is to satisfy my curiosity.
Not hungry. Fine. More for us. Many things changed while you slept in Carbonite. I led the fight to save the Republic from Zakuul. Nothing prepared me to face that enemy. I failed. Again and again.
This camp isn't new. You've been on Odessen for a while.
When the Republic surrendered to Arcan, I gave myself to the will of the Force. I left the core worlds and found this planet. We've been here for years, waiting.
The will of the Force. You left the galaxy to be conquered by Arcan.
Many confuse reaction for taking control. But there is power in stillness. We sensed your awakening on Zakuul. Felt the presence of our old enemy guiding you. We witnessed the victories and defeats leading you here. When we found you in that clearing, we faced a choice. Bring you here, or end you there.
You don't have the stomach to kill anyone.
I can kill when necessary. Today it isn't. Valkorian strengthened your bond to the Force. You may be the greatest of us all, but your old training couldn't prepare you for what's to come. You have much to learn. Follow us. Seek the answers throughout the valley. You will know when you find them.
Satele Shan's disappearance. Again, I'm not reading that. I did it yesterday. Hey Nick, welcome. Did you play through the chapter yourself yet? Lighting the beacons is the main task for the quest. The bonus is to discover the holocrons, which yesterday led me to believe there might be datacrons around them because of the very similar sound they produced. I'll show you in a moment when I get up to one of them. Listen now. This freaking sound is produced when there is a datacron nearby. Thank you very much for stopping by and of course for leaving the like on the video. If you don't know guys, I'm using events for live streams, which means everything you do except for the comments carry over. That means if you dislike during the live show or like during the live show, it's gonna stay on the video. Nobody has yet cursed me about the color crystals of my lightsabers. They are not really my first choice.
The most powerful among us couldn't stand against the endless legions of Zakuul. Even the Sith Empire learned that lesson too late. On countless worlds, I watched Jedi sacrifice themselves to delay inevitable defeat. We will not let you meet their fate.
What do you mean a few dozen people? Right now? No. I had a very good success with the attentions yesterday because it was absolutely brand new event for everybody. The first time as soon as the servers came back up. And I must say I'm very happy that I got a shout out during the live stream, but they choose one of the cheesiest videos I've ever made. This video was just intended as a filler and the beginning of my full guide. They could have shown something, I don't know. You're probably aware I have over 1,000 videos on my channel already, and I have a lot better ones than this. Yeah, yesterday for 1 hour 40 minutes, nearly 500 people stopped by. Not at the same time, of course. But the peak of concurrent viewers was about 80 yesterday. One of the highest I've had on YouTube. I've had a lot higher on Twitch in the past. But also that was nearly 1-2 years ago, when the game was a lot more popular and the hate wasn't so strong. What I see today on Twitch is really sad. The highest live streams spotting about 30, 40 to 50 concurrent viewers. And there are people streaming quality content there, be it PvP or PvE. Where the hell is the last holocron? Oh, there you are. I did get a hell of a lot of greetings in personal messages and social networks, for which I'm very grateful, and I was actually surprised how many people congratulated me for appearing there. Where is the last one now? Definitely not gonna fall again. That's alright, fan. As long as you are enjoying what you are watching, I'm fine. Oh, there it is. I haven't done my commando yet, and I'm not really sure if I will have the time to do it. There is a chance I might just do the walkthrough and leave the highlight videos for when I come back from London next Tuesday. Don't ask me why I came here. I'm just a sucker for clearing ads. Talk to Satele Shan in the wilderness. That's a tough word for my tongue.
On Odessen, light and dark exist in perfect balance, forming a nexus in the Force. There is another world like it, Zakuul.
Oh, the new companion.
Learned to use the Force in a different way from Jedi and Sith. It's why we couldn't truly defeat them.
Don't cover your failure with excuses about how superior the enemy is. You just lack the strength to face them.
You're starting to understand. Jedi approach the Force as a companion, and Sith try to enslave it. But Arcan's knights believe the Force is their reward for serving an ideal. They swear their lives to the Eternal Emperor. The more they honor his commandments, the greater their power. The knights obey their master without question, sacrificing everything for his triumph. Devotion makes them strong. You must become stronger.
I swore to join Arcan's father. He gave me power in return. That should be enough.
Power without loyalty. Duty without sacrifice.
Darth Maul.
Valkorion destroyed my flesh, but not my reason for being.
I knew something was wrong. You turned her to the dark side. She's your apprentice.
Apprentice. Master. Those labels have no meaning here. After my defeat, I sought an ally to make things right again. But only one.
I'll tell you in a moment.
In all the galaxy was my equal. We met on this world. We argued, explored, and found an understanding. We now pass that knowledge to you.
I can't decide what's worse, that you went soft, or Satele fell to the dark side.
If our roles were reversed, I'd feel the same doubt. No one is more surprised than I am to be here in this moment. But I trust the will of the Force.
We do not offer empty platitudes. We do not promise easy victory.
All we ask is that you listen with an open mind and learn from our failures.
To forge the future, you must first break with the past. Victory over Arcan requires new perspectives and new weapons.
Follow the will of the Force into the wilderness beyond this camp. Find what we left for you and meet us in the cave.
Learn about the Force ghosts. Okay, yes, so I don't know why I decided you are asking about the commando. Probably didn't read that correct. I haven't done the companion, no. I'm planning to do that today as well, and I have so many things to do today. I don't know how exactly my time will be enough. Tomorrow morning I'm flying to London, and I want to do as much as I can possibly do for this and from this chapter. That unfortunately excludes the new PvP maps, but I just don't have the time for that. I haven't geared up my Sentinel yet, and I want to try them at 65. Yes, the helmet, just like Ivan said, is... whoops, not that one, obviously that's an outfit. It's a Fearsome Harbinger. I believe everything is Fearsome Harbinger except for the chest piece, which is one of the quest rewards from the Rishi storyline. And I want to say I love seeing gibberish in Cyrillic. I do that myself often, especially when responding to YouTube comments.
Passion or righteousness. He has emptied himself of weaknesses, like sentiment and morality.
I will gladly do that, Riz. Just send me a reminder, please. If I forget and I stop the stream, just poke me on Twitter or Facebook. I will relog and invite you. We are picking up secret items. We don't know why and what they are. Well, actually I know, because I've done the chapter already, but if you are watching this for the first time, I will not spoil. Locate the secret items. Let's do what we thought is a puzzle, but it's actually not a puzzle. Hey! I didn't know that. Look at this. That's something I forgot. I actually didn't forget. I just didn't see happening yesterday. She's jumping together with me. Come on, Satele.
Your enemy
I know you can do it.
Through deceit and murder. He's
She beat me.
to the dark. You must strike where he's blind.
Thank you, Jim.
From within.
Whatever they tell me, these things, they're Ragus. They aren't Shade Stalkers, they're just Ragus. Oh, I haven't tested the new whisper system, whatever it is. Never mind, I'll test it another time. What exactly is different with it? Isn't just /T and /W or /R for a response?
It will not be enough to defeat Arcan. His eternal throne and the fleeted commands are the greatest threats our galaxy has ever faced.
Where was that? Oh, here. We picked up a color crystal. You guys get it? If you didn't know, you probably know
The
now.
Sith Code teaches us to break our chains, but freedom is not your ultimate goal. You must anchor yourself to power. When Arcan lies defeated, your destiny is to take the eternal throne. Any other path will lead only into chaos.
I didn't talk at all about the new guild user interface and everything else, but I suppose I will have time to explore that and talk about it later on. Have a nice day at work. I was gonna say have fun at work. You're not supposed to have too much fun at work. Thank you for stopping by, Nick. Good morning, King Odin. We do have a new interface for the server selection as well. Because of this, the new environment change. What? Oh, nice. That's new. Okay. They've added more commands there. Tell me I'm getting stuck. Should be the same G. Default shortcut. Guild tab. Probably it's available up here somewhere, but since I almost never use those buttons here, I don't remember which is which. I just use keybinds. Oh, that one over there. Huh. Where did you come from? You've unbound G? Why? Did you bind it to something else?
The Force is in motion, and we must follow. The old ways aren't enough. We'll show you the new way.
Well then, let's see which one of these things is guild. If it's actually available. There you go. This one is guild, the flag. Class, location, rank, member note. And here somewhere, conquest points. There should have been somewhere. Oh, the legacy. It shows my legacy. I'm not exactly proud of the legacy name I've chosen 4 years ago, but it is mine. Yep, that's actually my family name. Most of you probably know it, especially those who follow me on Facebook and Patreon. I don't hide my name. Let me go. I knew I forgot that. Yep, they all disappear once you pick them up. I wonder which part I forgot. Not a ton, not really. And the chapter is so interesting and so full of lore and story that fighting the trash mobs isn't that annoying. Unlike with the chapter 10 ambushes, Most of these, I believe, should be skippable with the stealth class. I cannot confirm it, but I do believe so. What, you don't believe me? This chapter is by far the best one. If you haven't heard me yet saying it, or anybody else saying it, it's true. This chapter 12 is better than every other chapter, all the other chapters previously released combined. And me and other people around the community, especially on Twitter, are already wondering and asking who the hell wrote this chapter 12. And can we have the same person writing the rest of Fallen Empire? I do not remember how did I reach this. I think that was the way, yeah. Climb up here. That's the one, and if you were here yesterday, I fell down the waterfall. It's not very pleasant, so don't do it. Well, honestly, I didn't fall, I jumped. Being an explorer and everything, you know, I'm wearing the explorer's backpack anyway, I should be playing an explorer. I wanted to see what happens if you jump, you die. But I think you don't lose any anything. Pretty much you're just reset on the almost same spot. Oh crap. Can I just teleport over there? Huh! I can! How nice! Thank you, BioWare, for saving me time. I can't do the Alliance mission attached to Chapter 12 on this character because he hasn't done much of the Alliance anyway.
I dismiss the Jedi Code. I was wrong. There is no death. There is only the Force. And it has a plan. The will of the Force is a flowing current. You can follow or fight it. But it is always there.
This is the Dark Cave, and the voice you've just heard was Darth Mars, in case you didn't recognize it. He is not a Sith anymore, which I don't know if it's good or bad. Interesting momming incoming.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Tell me, do you believe in the future?
I knew this had to be a trap. How long have that Jedi and Sith been helping you?
Surrounded by assassins. Poor, pitiful you.
My brother will have your head.
We know that there is no death anyway.
You're winning. I love it.
What do you mean? Are you proposing a bet? Darth Mar is with Satele.
Never again.
But if you just joined, you've missed that part. They actually appear together in the ending of chapter 9 already. On the very same spot where I'm currently playing, the wilderness of Zakuul.
I'll see you again. Every time you close your eyes.
Relationship, okay.
I thought Arcan's sister, Valen, was right here.
No, that was merely a warning, a vision. A bond to the Force as intense as yours brings with it powerful insight.
Heed what you saw. Behind Arcan stands Valen, and behind her, many others. They will all try to stop you. The weapon you wield was built for a different war, a different enemy. It no longer serves you. It must change, as you have.
You want me to build a new lightsaber?
You will create a pure extension of the Force's will. One you alone control. With it, you can unite 1,000 stars.
We offer to add our strength to yours, but you must be the guiding hand. Focus the power and decide what form it takes.
Darth Maul has proven he's stronger than death itself. That's the kind of power I need.
Very well.
I wasn't sure if it's an option. I saw it yesterday, but I was certain they're going to reject me and still help me, both of them. And it turns out to be totally possible. I can refuse one of them and keep the other one as a helper during the crafting. Let's make that special lightsaber.
There's no loss I can't survive. It's done.
That blade is part of you now. The next time you face Arcan in battle, he will not be ready for you.
But violence can only destroy. It doesn't inspire others to greatness, and it can never rebuild. Only a leader can do that.
I once thought it enough to be the unstoppable force between my people and the enemy. I faced Valkorion and refused to bend. That choice broke me, and doomed the worlds I sought to defend.
I sent Jedi to fight an enemy I didn't understand, because I believed in the justness of my cause. Those deaths still haunt me. We know what it means to fail those who counted on us. We would spare you that pain.
You failed and fell apart. In Mar's case, literally. That doesn't mean I'll do the same.
As the Wrath, you were always forced to stand alone. You planned and executed without regard for others. Leading this alliance is unlike anything you have done before. Directing the war effort is a mere fraction of the burden you must bear.
You must not only know when to fight, but when to retreat, or even to make peace with your foe. There is an oasis not far from this cave. Your final lesson waits there.
I almost forgot to do that yesterday, so let's do it now. By equipping this lightsaber, you're granted special abilities on your decisions. Constructed in the wilderness of Odessen, this unique weapon has special properties that make it significantly more powerful when facing Arcan in battle. This is the weapon we should be using when we eventually fight Arcan again, or next time. Enter the Oasis Cave. Oh yeah, that one. Oh, come on. Welcome back, Ao. You've missed a lot. But you've already played through the chapter, you know the gist of it. You just potentially missed some choices that you haven't made.
Forget what your old masters taught you. Not even Valkorian understands. The Force is not an ally, slave, or transaction.
Launch does take priority, yep.
The Force is a paradox. It empowers and imprisons. It destroys and unites. It binds the galaxy together and tears people apart. It has a will, but needs a commander.
The green text says grants special abilities based on your decisions. So depending on what we choose in the dialogue before facing Arcan, eventually whatever chapter this is, probably 16, the end of the season, we're gonna have different abilities here. Now these abilities here are all because I'm wearing the ugly ass backpack. And equipping the saber right now doesn't seem to be giving me any extra new abilities. Do you guys remember the times when 2 silvers were unbeatable in the beginning of 3.0? A cave Jurgoran. Or Jurgoran, whatever. The 2 buffs are again from the belt. It's a medical aid backup and where is the other one? Energy shield backup. It's this one, the shield, and this one, the medical. I cannot unactivate them or delete them, if you will. For some reason, they're just stuck on me and they activate itself when I reach 25% of HP, making my character unkillable, unfortunately. The next time I play through, I'll definitely try to avoid picking up the backpack, but I think it's impossible.
You killed her children. She will devour you as revenge.
What hope do you have to escape such raw fury?
I don't need to escape. I only need to fight.
Bioanalysis, really? Okay. Well, there we go. I'm trying. Oh, you mean that buff? This is the sacrifice buff. And we have the vengeance. Where did you go? Vengeance. Dartmar's lingering influence makes you hunger for vengeance. And sacrifice. You're prepared to lose everything to achieve... Don't move! To achieve ultimate victory. It doesn't say much. I can only assume that it's a boost to something. Let's compare. It's actually hard to compare because this thing has blue mods, and even if the numbers here are different, I wouldn't be able to actually tell them apart. Hey Ra, how are you doing, mate? Well, just a quick comparison. Massacre, 48, 88 maximum damage. With the normal weapon I'm using, 50, 78. It's really not easy to judge if these buffs actually do something because of the different mods I have inside. But anyway, I don't think that's really that important, is it?
You killed your enemy and claimed its home. For now. Some believe you're destined to walk this path. Others think you make the choices that decide their fates.
Your alliance will collapse if you do not know yourself and the ideal you serve. Do you understand?
There is no destiny. My choices make all the difference.
Your way is clear, and so is ours. Do you feel it, Mar? The Force draws us elsewhere.
The exile on Odessen is over.
A new path has opened, thanks to you. Our duty is to follow it.
What the hell?
You aren't leaving. I'm dealing with you here, now, before you become a threat.
I understand.
No!
It is not my time to die. Not yet.
Oh, screw you.
Someday.
Damn, that was disappointing. How cheesy, BioWare. How cheesy. Let me kill this epic legendary character and I will start believing that my choices do matter. Oh. Okay, that was an adrenaline rush moment. One does not simply kill the Grandmaster. Nicely said.
Sub-level 4 open. No guards. So close to a new kill record.
We should have canceled her mission when the commander disappeared. She's unstable.
She's ahead of schedule, and the casualties are acceptable.
So glad to have your support.
The relay station is only 3 levels away. Be prepared to slice the Gemini frequency the moment you're inside.
It's not too late for Havoc Squad to finish this op right. Demolish the whole facility.
Over your dead body.
Or yours. Let's not be picky.
Enough. Kaleo may be a homicidal lunatic, but she's my homicidal lunatic.
Where the blazes have you been?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
That doesn't mean you don't have to tell us.
Blast it. Sky troopers. At least a dozen. Almost ran right into them.
Don't panic, maybe they didn't see you.
If they did, things are about to get exciting.
Kaleo, come in. Come in. No signal.
We need a contingency plan. If they capture her, turn her against us?
I warned you this would happen. We're going in.
Stand down. We're not doing anything until we know more.
It's not your call. You abandoned your post. Now I have to clean up the mess.
Well, I have to say the dark side version of chapter 12 was almost as exciting as the light side version. Why? Because it's not my first time and I wasn't as excited seeing these things. Why is it so exciting? Because we got to see different things. When I had the opportunity to click the dark side decision, kill Satele Shan, can you imagine? That's years of history and story. That's over 4 years of story we've been through with Satele here in this game, and God knows how many years with other games before that. I mean, the previous games, the comic books. Good chapter, very good chapter, BioWare, and I'm very eager to see what the consequences will be for Jorgan just disobeying a direct order right here, right now in the very ending. I was wearing a helmet, so we couldn't see Skorks' face during the rejection when Jorgan just disappeared. But in the light side version, actually Kaleo disobeyed a direct order of some sort given by my Jedi Knight. So whatever you do, you can never please anybody, it was said here. The Theron reference, you mean from the Codex lore update during the chapter? When we were exploring the camp? Is that what you meant, Ayo? Yeah, probably. Because I don't remember any other reference to Theron Shan. Really good chapter, yeah. I've been talking down Satele Shan throughout the whole chapter, all the time we spent on Odessen together with her and then with Mar as well. I've been talking her down, I've been rejecting her offers and her guidance and help and everything. Yet again, I'm sure that in the next or some of the next chapters she will return and she will keep teaching me for whatever reason. We don't know where Valkorion went. We didn't know up until now that he's capable of leaving me. We believed, just like I said that he lives in me and he's not capable of leaving the body. I'm really glad with what came out from this chapter, and I really hope that they can build up from here. It's really tough though, given what we've seen, given the fact that what we've seen from the first 11 chapters is far weaker and inferior compared to chapter 12. I don't know what to expect from 13. 13, if you don't know, they mentioned it yesterday on the live stream, producer live stream for April. Chapter 13 and 4.4 are expected early access on 3rd of May, that should be Tuesday, and regular access for all subscribers on the Thursday, which is probably 5th of May. BioWare is planning something special, but they haven't revealed much, what exactly and when. In May, something related to May the 4th. They want to celebrate the so-called Star Wars month. And we all hope that it's gonna be fun, entertaining, and interesting. I would like to say thank you to all of you guys who appeared here during the live show for this playthrough walkthrough. I was really not expecting many people to show up because of the very weird time that I'm streaming this. It's extremely early in the morning or probably still in the middle of the night for most countries, and for Europe it's midnight. It's a midday. Everybody is working. It's a Wednesday on top of that, but I have other things planned for the rest of the day and I just had to squeeze that in. I'm glad I made the walkthrough with the dark side second, because it's again a Force user class and you can very clearly compare the light side Jedi Knight and the dark side Sith Warrior. If you have missed this one or the previous walkthrough or the future ones, don't forget that all of this is going to YouTube. And alongside the walkthroughs, I have a cinematic only video, which is about 25-ish minutes for this chapter specifically, with all the choices that my character is making. And I'm also creating short 1 to 3-4 minute long highlight videos with all the best moments and the important decisions, the different kinds of decisions. I hope that you guys appreciate that and you enjoy it. Until later tonight, I wish you have a good Wednesday. And I will see you tonight live for Hypercrate opening.